Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TheaterSays, and in this video I'm going to talk about the 5.4 Imaginarium Theater and what characters you can use to beat the Act 3, Act 6, Act 8 and Act 10 bosses. So this theater's elements are Pyro, Hydro and Animal. So on the Act 3 we have these two veteran operatives. They are really agile and they move around. So yeah, for this chamber I highly recommend someone like Venti, a really good grouper that helps you stop them from moving around and then controlling them on one place. And Venti is the really good character to do that. And he was provided as a trial character, so yeah, why not use it on the third chamber? So yeah, for the Act 3, we have to use a Venti, and then you can just do Garmin Vape or Hutao Vape, anyone you like, just use Venti, that's all. And on the Act 6, this Gold Flame Kurusaur Tyrant, we have faced him on the theater before the last, and also one time in the Abyss, which is, I think it's 5.2.2. Yeah, we have faced him once, and yeah, there's really one mechanic that you should know before attempting this. Right, so when the chamber starts, it flies up, and then it does a lot of attack, and then after that it spawns out 2 feathers in the Abyss, which in the overworld it's 1. So here you can just break it with Hydro before it bursts, and after you break it, it flies lower than usual. But in this case, I failed to break it, so yeah, it still flies high, and then after I break it, you can see that it flies really low. Yeah, that's the height. So yeah, for him, the best character to deal with it is Furina, because you can see them just chasing him down. You don't need to do aim shots to the Kurusaur with a bow character or anything. You can just do Furina E, and then those 3 just chase them down. So yeah, Furina is the best character to deal with this. And I've also thought about that characters like Yelan or Xingqiu are really good on dealing this guy, because when it flies low and then you can use their ult and manage to get them. Same with Yelan, Xingqiu, and also Hydro Catalyst, where you can just normal attack him when it's flying low. So yeah, just to remember to break the Pyro feathers, and then you can just safely attack him. And on the 5.2.2 Abyss, I've discussed and found out that a lot of Hydro characters are quite effective on breaking the Pyro shield. Of course, like Mulani, Hydro Catalyst. Sidrin wasn't on the list, so yeah, Sidrin not really. Furina is the best character by far. Neuvillette not really, but he's okay. Nilou is also not on the list because she does not that much pyro application. Candice wasn't really that great also. So yeah, and just now we've discussed that Yelan and Xingqiu did really great. And for Ayato, you need 2 cycles of his E. Using 2 cycles and his burst could manage to bring it down, but it takes a little bit longer. If you have a really good Ayato and you want to play Vape, Ayato is okay on this Kurusaur. Kokomi Hydro Catalyst is okay. Tartaglia is actually okay, although he doesn't have really much way to reach it, because after Child shot his fully charged charge attack, he does Riptide to the enemies who is infected by the attack, and Riptide does another instance of Hydro damage, which by this way, he does 2 times the Hydro application to a normal Hydro bow character. So yeah, Tartaglia is actually really good on breaking the Pyro Shield. And also Mona is Hydro Catalyst and Barbara is Hydro Catalyst. So yeah, that's really all for the Kurusaur. And for the Act 8, we have this really annoying thing, the Tenebrous Papilla. Yeah, but this time we have the Attack 2, which his attack style, the enemies it mimics, is different from the 5.2.2 Abyss and 5.3 Abyss. So yeah, this is the 3rd type and the last type we have seen in these kinds of challenge. And of course, this one, I don't really need to say it. It's really good for Netland characters. So if you have Netland characters, you can just use Netland characters. And yeah, that's why Oron is here and Sitlali is here, but Sitlali is here mostly for Mavrika. And also Cloren's here, and Cloren's here you can just do Taser. So yeah, these 2 characters are here just because that I think mostly it's for the Papilla. And also Cloren is here for Chivalrous Overload. So yeah, without them 2, Chivalrous is basically useless because there's no Electro. So yeah, if you have Netland characters, you just use Netland characters. If you don't have Netland characters, you do Taser. if you don't really have the characters to do like that much taser, like you don't have Yelan, you don't have Toran, you don't have like really fast applicating Electro or Hydro characters, you can just use Venti. Like on my attempt, although I'm using Mavrika Hyper Carry, Venti himself does a lot of instance to the Papilla before my Mavrika could strike the Papilla with her burst. So yeah, if you don't have a Nana character, you can just like borrow one. But if you're like a motherfucker like me that doesn't want and cannot do like these supporting casts, or you don't really have any friends, yeah, you can just use Venti for the 8th act. And so for the 10th act, we have this PMA, Perpetual Mechanic Array, and I do think that this is an old friend of ours. If you are really new to this, I highly recommend you to go to the overworld and try his mechanic, because unlike other bosses, the PMA has the same mechanic as when it's in the Abyss. It wasn't like the Flaming Kokusaur that it only spawns its Pyro Shield like after a while in the overworld, but it spawns immediately in the Abyss. The Perpetual Mechanic Array behaves the same in the overworld and in the Abyss. If you are still not sure what this boss does, after the boss gets below 30% of his health, it goes invincible and then summons 3 minions, and the brighter minions is the one you have to kill to paralyze this PMA. And then you can just deal all your damage to it. So yeah, that's just the mechanic of it. And yeah, I don't think that's really much to talk about this Abyss, other than, yeah, I've already talked about like what are the uses for these special guest stars. I do think that this is like a really easy one, because you have Marika, you have Floren, you have Neuvillette, like the most top DPSs on this Abyss. And then you have like characters like Bennett and Xiangling. And then you have Yelan, Xingqiu, you have Farina, you have Kazuha. There's like a lot of really good characters. And also like you have Mona, you have Garmin, you have Hu Tao, you have Venti. Yeah, these are like really good characters you have on this theater. So yeah, I think that's all for this video. And yeah, of course I knew that this is like really last minute. So yeah, depending on when I could finish editing this video, like yeah. If this helps in your last minute attempts to like full star or like complete this Imaginarium Theater, I hope this helps. If it does, leave a subscribe and comment down below like what other tips and tricks you find when attempting this theater, which helps me a lot because gathering information is like really hard. So yeah, that's all, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.